Out of the twilight, I feel I'm rising. Low up below me, can see you crying. And there's a whisper, they look like angels, but I won't follow. No, I will stay here. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. There's so much beauty, everything's vibrant, and there's music in the silence, but it really hurts me to see you crying. I'm high above you, wish you could see me flying. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you.
Guys, welcome back to another live stream. Today in this stream, we are going to be playing some more Minecraft. Now, for those of you who have not seen the previous 3 streams, sorry, I had to remember how many streams of this series I've done. For those of you who have not seen the previous 3, we have... Hold up, sorry, everything's loading. We have completed the radius of the map. Okay, it's easier to show than to explain. So we have the outer castle wall for the map complete. We have the main spawn area, which is here. And then we've completed all 4 of these towers just in the last stream. So we have been getting a lot done. Now, we need to add an extra layer to the wall, because my goal is to add 1 layer to the wall every stream to make things easier instead of having to make the wall extremely tall every stream, or in 1 stream. I can just do 1 stream, or 1 layer of the wall every stream to make it to where I'm still progressing through this, but at the same time, that's not the main focus of an entire stream, or 2. So, yeah. Did I stream yesterday? Yes, I did. Okay. If you guys do not know, if I don't stream for a while, it gets harder for me to talk to you all, or just talk at all. So, the more I can stream, the more entertaining my streams can typically be. I had taken like a 4-day break, 3-day break, 2-day break, I think. Some kind of break. And it made streaming really hard. So, yeah. I now realize I don't have the fan running. So let me turn that on real quick. Having the fan running makes it a lot less likely for my laptop to blue screen and things. So, for those of you who haven't seen those streams, sometimes my computer will blue screen, and we don't know the exact cause. However, I think it is because the computer overheats, because the cooling system in it has strong fans, but not enough airflow, if that makes sense. So, hopefully, turning on the fan for every stream will make it to where I no longer get blue screens during the streams when I'm doing it on my laptop. If I do it on my actual computer that I have, which I don't have set up currently because I'm homeless and things, another long story, then, or if I were to use my actual computer, it would not blue screen, or at least it'd have a much, much lower chance, because I don't think I've ever actually blue screened on that computer. I don't think I have, actually. It's never happened when I've streamed. It might have happened once, but if so, I don't recall it in the slightest. So, and I assume that it's because it has better airflow, because it has a lot of fans in it, and it has worse gear and graphics cards and all that than this computer, I think. It might have a better motherboard, but even before I had upgraded it, it had never blue screened. So I think that heat and airflow is the whole reason that this laptop blue screens. Very powerful computer, very fun to play on. Can overheat quite easily though. At least when gaming and streaming at the same time. Have I done a layer? I think this is the last part of it. With having done the corners, or some of the corners, it makes it harder for me to tell whether or not I've completed the wall or not. Oh, and something I thought of before the stream started is that, so basically in, I think this corner specifically, yeah, I want to have like a mountain and things, and then this would be like the ice parkour tower and all that stuff, or that one would be, I'm not sure yet. But basically, I could have made it to where it seems like the mountain that's going to be here would, like, you know, help hold up a lava wall. But then I realized it wouldn't make sense for there not being a wall on the, or terrain holding up the castle on the outside either. So we might just be making this inner wall to help make the terrain and everything. But otherwise, we don't actually need this wall. At least not completely. Oh yeah, so this stream, we're either going to start working on the mountain, or we're going to start doing the parkour for the towers. And I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Parkour would be easier, and then if I were to do parkour by the mountain, I can adjust it to make it to where you can't parkour off the mountain onto the actual parkour area. Because that is the issue I've seen in the Hive, which is if there's tall objects near parkour, you can easily jump from that area to get back. Okay, well. On one hand, I want to add some more decoration in here, but on the other hand, I already copy and pasted the tower with the structure block, so I'm not sure. That's kind of cool. And I do this. I like it, and it keeps the area looking a lot brighter. Okay. Now, did that work? Not a fan of that. Okay, oh yeah, I completely forgot about the vibrant visuals and dried gas update. I'm not using vibrant visuals for a couple of reasons. One, instead of having a render distance of 42, I'd have it at 32, or not 42, 40. It would be set down to 32, I think it is, as a maximum. But also, I'm not able to use actions and stuff when having vibrant visuals, which is a major downside for me and anyone who wants to use a texture pack, because if they want shaders, but also want to use a custom texture pack, they can't do that. I was hoping to be able to use vibrant visuals and this, because then that would look so good, but that is not possible yet. Hopefully they'll work towards it in the future, but for now, it does not. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, so instead of what's it called? Instead of using like sea lanterns or other blocks to do parkour, we could use the oxidized bulbs. No, wait. I was willing to do that for the platforms, but then again, if I want to have a tower that has ice and everything in it for the parkour, then that won't work. Ooh, wait. I don't know, I kind of like the other better. I think that looks the best. Okay, Yeah, let's do this. So, where to start the parkour? This is going to be the easiest of the 4 towers, so we don't need to make it, like, too complicated. Let's see. You know what, for the first part, let's just make it, you know, a couple of 2-block jumps. And just work from there. And I'm using sea lanterns on the floor to help brighten up the area and to make it to where, you know, you're not parkouring in the dark. 1, 2. I don't know why I did all 4 of those there. Two, 3, 4. Let's do the moderately difficult 4-block jump. That is 3 blocks. There we go. And there will not be checkpoints in this, mainly because I want this to be a challenge. I talked about this in the last stream, but basically, I want everyone to have to complete the easiest, hardest parkour tower, so, in that order. And then, once they complete all of them, then in the center, there's going to be a special, like, VIP room for anyone who completed all the parkour. Makes things a little bit more interesting and fun. Okay, probably only going to add a few 4-block jumps throughout this, because it is possible, but it is quite tricky. Come on, I just did. Nice. One, 2, 3. Ooh, should I be adding trapdoors to make it fancier? No, because then that'd make it easier. Is there any way to make the parkour more fun, but also look nicer? Copper, slabs? Oh. I mean, it is fine how it is, but if I'm going to be a master builder, I also want to try and make things, you know, as fancy as I can. Not overly fancy, but fancy enough to where it looks good. Okay, well. Oh yeah, I also have to come up with a banner pattern for the server that I'm going to make, or the port at least. I always liked messing with banner patterns, making some fun kind of patterns represent the world. But I am not sure what I am talking about currently. I forget what I'm talking about a little too easily, especially when I get sidetracked. Hey, something funny I realized is that since I am making parkour, I could do shorts of me doing the parkour if I can actually do parkour. And then like have it as background, and then do like some some of those channels. Do what some of those channels typically do. Three block jumps are not terrible. They're not easy, but they're not hard. Okay. Now, let's start going a little bit crazier with the parkour. Instead of just making it, you know, back and forth and all that, we'll start adding, like, zigzagging. One, two, three. As long as this doesn't get in the way of other parkour, it should be fine. I know all of this should be possible, so I'm not worried about that really. And I think I'm going to make all blocks, or all the jumps in this first tower 4 blocks big, instead of going down to 1 block. That could be like the next level of difficulty. One, two, three. Will that make the jump impossible? Yes, it will. 1, 2, 3. Ah, but now I'm zigzagging. Okay, and I need to remember that this is supposed to be easier parkour. Not the easiest, but definitely easier than... not. Ah. This isn't that hard of parkour, and I am struggling so bad. I do better at this on high, which is what I don't understand. One, two, three. Nope. Let's see what it looks like from down here. Okay, not bad. And it's bright enough to where it's not gonna be, like, dark. Three. Okay. Another 4-block jump. Shouldn't be too difficult, especially since if you mess up, you're right back here. Sure, it's painful, but you basically have a check block. So unless you just walk off, you should be fine. I need to jump on the end. Oh, maybe. I need... trying to see... I'm trying to get, like, a sprint jump. Come on. Hey, at least we know that it's probably not going to be a walk in the park to do this. I mean, it's not going to be hard, but it's not going to be easy either. Okay, I just can't do this. I give up. We're just gonna have one 4-block jump in the whole thing. Okay, let's go. Here, we still need to go up. Okay, let's see. Okay, nice. I cannot do parkour today. Whether or not it's because of speed potions, or speed effect, or it's because of me just being bad, I am not sure. Let's see if it's easier if I do this. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm just used to parkour with speed. Then again, I don't seem to be proving that. Okay, we know this is all possible without a speed potion. But at the same time, I kind of want to give everyone a speed 1 potion, or like a speed 1 beacon. That might make things, you know, less of a challenge. Okay. One, two, three, nope. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Trying to be simple, but not easy. Especially since if you fall, it's pretty much over for your run, and you have to restart. Actually, let's not have it go there, Because I am going to add, like decorative windows later. Maybe have the parkour go out the windows and stuff, but for now, let's not have it go there. Especially since if I want to do it like every 30 blocks. One, two, three. Trying to add a lot more zigzagging into this. Make things, a little bit more complicated for the people doing this parkour. But at the same time, not trying to make it, like, overly complicated or hard. I realize I keep saying the same thing at certain points. But, yeah. It's hard for me to talk when I'm focused. I do think I'm going to keep the speed motion. For a couple of reasons. One, it'd be easier just to make it to where everyone has, like, speed 1 or something throughout the entire server to make progression and travel a lot easier. But also because it will make the parkour in certain areas a lot easier. Okay. You know what? Let's have a diagonal jump. Huh. Is that even possible? Oh. I do not think this jump is possible. Nope. Okay. Well. Note to self. Only 2-block diagonal jumps can be allowed. So far, so good. Okay, you're able to make this jump without speed 1 quite easily. Until you mess up. Okay, let's do another diagonal. So that's 2 fat beings. I guess this means the more you progress, the more kinds of parkour you will interact with, because you come up with more ideas the further you go. The nice part about everything being in this one tower is that if you fall, chances are you can make it to a previous checkpoint. Hey, good thing I did the parkour. Okay. It would take me a very long time to do all 4 of the towers. Okay, we're getting pretty close. Huh. This is about window level if I do it every 30 blocks, so I need to move these over. Now, technically, I could copy and paste this to the other towers and do, and change it with being, ice and other items. However, I feel like the chances are of me messing that up is pretty high, and on top of that, it's gonna feel repetitive then. Nope. So far, so good. I'm trying to stay away from the middle, because the middle is where the most checkpoints are. And by checkpoints, I mean areas you can fall onto by accident to hopefully regain ground. Think of this as a Minecraft version of Only Up. Getting close. And it only took about an hour to do the parkour. Will that change? Absolutely. But it should be fine. Let's go this way. Actually, you know what? Let's... Where's the center? Huh, I messed up on that. Trying to think. Sure, why not? Actually, we'll just have this be one last diagonal jump. Okay, well now if they mess up on that jump, for one of these last 3 jumps, then I feel bad for them. But at the same time, they should hopefully not fail. Actually, wait. Kinda need this to be bigger. 2, 3. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay, well, I need to shift this all over by 1. There we go. I feel like, for one, this is going to make it more climatic. Climatic. 2, it's going to make everything feel... I don't know. The main reason I did it was to make things easier for me, but at the same time, this could also be very nice. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's 5-block jump. That's 4. Okay, cool. Almost looks like a chandelier, like a floating chandelier. What's it look like down here? Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a flower from beneath. And then up here, looks like a square target. Okay, ladder. Note to self, you cannot place ladders on glowstone, or sea lanterns. Okay, you know what? I have an idea then. Hopefully it's a good idea. Painful, but most likely, if you fall, you'll be able to save yourself. Nope. That has to be there. No. Perfect. So now, all they have to do is this. Which shouldn't be too difficult. But at the same time, it's not going to be just the easy ladder climb that was going to be at the beginning. Then they still have one more jump to make. And then, they've made it to the top. Perfect. Okay. Well, that is one parkour section done. And now we have to do slightly harder. How to make it slightly harder? 4 block jumps or ice jumps. On the one hand, I want to stick with just doing ice. At the same time... Oh no. Let's do... I'm trying to look for something hard. Huh. That'd be very painful to parkour on. Hold up, I want to try something. Slash give at a player underscore head. Is there, like, how do you get yourself custom heads? And that is clearly not how. Okay, well. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. I don't think I did that for this side, so I'm gonna go fix that real quick. Perfect. Okay, well, second tower. Only goal for the rest of the stream is to get this second tower done, hopefully. Maybe a third, maybe the fourth. But most likely the next streams, not the next 2 streams. The next stream, we'll get the other 2 done. Okay, so... Ooh, I know. We'll make this redstone theme. Maybe. I have to add redstone blocks, which is the only issue. And there's not a way to make redstone travel by air, I don't think, so... I mean, I could have it manually activated. That would be painful. I keep wanting to have players parkour on the heavy core, but that would be very difficult, especially if... Oh, are you not able to crouch on this? Hold up, are you able to... Okay, you can crouch. It's just because it's on the ground. That's definitely an interesting one I could do. Let's do ice, I guess. Because then, so ice, and then next one we'll have like a couple of neo jumps, but mainly the heavy cores. And then the last one is going to be a combination of everything. Okay, so let's go. Oh yeah, let me get a command block. I don't know why I'm typing that in. Slash give at a and underscore block. Might as well put all command blocks and things down here, because most likely I'm not going to do anything down here. Repeat. Uh, slash. No, I don't need to put slash in this. Effect. Give. Or no, it's effect at a speed 1. Or no, speed infinite. Okay, it's infinite, and that's speed 2. Okay, so, conditional? What does that do? I don't know. If only I can make it to where when player has no effect or status effect, give then it does effect at a speed. Slash event difficulty dialogue daylock doff full screen. So now I could have not 70, 40 players in the world. Weird. Okay, well. Wait, I have speed 1 again? Okay, currently I have no speed. Hopefully... Or do I have to be close to it? We'll see. Oh. Okay, so it's definitely loaded in. And it definitely worked. I just need to get away fast enough and hope that it still applies it, no matter how far away I am. Okay, well... On one hand, I'm willing to change it to 2-block jumps. On the other hand, it's supposed to be more harder. So, okay, yeah. That's fine. If anything, it makes it easier. Because once you get speed on blue ice, then it makes things a lot easier. Is not seem to apply to me when I am not near spawn. Okay, I'm going to... Okay, I just had to get close enough for it to fly. But now that I have the speed... Ah. I wonder if it's easier now. Hold up. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. The sliding will throw people off. So, ooh, slippery and sticky surfaces. So, slime. That could make this parkour area much more challenging. Because you now have to get used to being on slippery and sticky surfaces. I will use that slime block later, or slime platform, but for now... Okay. Better idea. Oh, I have a great idea. So instead, we'll just alternate what we do. Because this will make it to where the parkour is both harder and easier. Because that means you have to run on the ice in order to get to where you need to go. But at the same time, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I think this will be a better option, because then, like, for dropping down and hitting the block before to get to a new area, it's also going to be much harder. Because instead of having a full platform you have to hit, it's going to be much tighter and much more painful. Nope, I need to alternate that. Okay, so there's ice here, so I need to put blocks there. There's ice there, so I need to put blocks there. Cool. Very okay. Hopefully this makes things more interesting. Because you have to then get a running jump while only walking on the ice. Because just doing it on the slime, that's painful, and I don't think possible. And if you mess up your jump, you're going to either get stuck in the slime, making it to where you don't make the next jump, or you slip off the edge. I think that this is actually the right call. Oh, that's cool. We can put blocks on the door frames to symbolize what kind of trial awaits you. That is a very cool idea. Also, it makes more decoration. One, two, three, 5. Let's see. Okay, I think I can go higher. Nice. But if people want to go further, which would be here, so they could do that, but that won't work. Since it's alternating. But if I do this, I think that'll work. If I didn't slow down, yes, 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 all the way. Okay, this is becoming much, much cooler. I'm curious. Okay, it does not seem like that is possible. Yeah, okay, so it has to be the further one. That is very cool. I am very happy with this parkour station so far. Actually, now that I've done that on the outside, let me do this. So it's opposites on inside and out. That is very cool. I am happy with the way this is turning out so far. And the blue and green color scheme is very nice. And making this alternate the way it does makes it to where getting onto the platforms is slightly easier. Because instead of going from slippery to sticky, or maybe, I don't know. Well, it is bouncy. I don't know. It's interesting. I will say that I hope the slimes, or the slime blocks, don't make it to where it's super easy for, like, if you fall, you can reset, very easily. Bounce 3 blocks lower, I think, than where you actually are. So, that might... Let's see if I can do one block up. No. Okay, let's see if I can make it one block further. Perfect. I think I could even go one block further than that. Yes! Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, this is becoming really fun. Because I'm coming up with all sorts of, like, jumping combinations. Okay, and a rule I'm setting for myself is that I have to make it at least one block higher, preferably more, before I can do another jump than what it is. So, like here, I have to be able to get all the way back to the same height as that one from what I jumped on before I can add another jump, or another one up before I can do another jump. That way you're not just slowly, very slowly working your way up. I wonder, is this a skip? I mean, not a great skip, but potentially. Potentially. I was hoping to be able to use that block, but I cannot, so... yeah. Overall, I am liking the slime... this... What am I gonna call this castle? The sticky, slippery... or the slippery, sticky, tower? The ice slime tower? The slime ice tower? Ice slime tower, I think, would be better. I don't know. Let me know what you think this place should be called in the comments. It doesn't need a name, technically. I think giving it a name will make things a lot easier. Nope. Okay, should we just do the same jump again? Let's do the same jump again. I mean, you won't be able to go as far as that one, potentially. But, yeah. Can I make it to that? Ah, I missed. I'm trying to look both left and right to slow down quickly. But at the same time, not slow down enough. Oh, I think it is one block too far. Or maybe it's one block too tall. It might be one block too tall. No, it's just one block too far. Okay. Well, now we got that done. Maybe. And we can't do that. Man, that would have been so cool. Three, four, five. Yeah, technically, I could do this way instead. Wait, but then I could just jump from there. No, I can't do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. Oh, okay. I know that all the jumps that I've made up until this point, all the jumps I've made in this so far are possible. But I see that one specific area for jumping, and that looks amazing. So I want to try and not build over that. This one should be an easier jump. Yep. I'm just trying to make sure everything is lined up for this one jump that I want to have. Nope, I failed on that. I am coming at it from the wrong angles. Don't think I can make that jump. I cannot. But maybe I can now. I can make it. I just need skill. Okay, maybe you can't. I don't know. Let's not do that. If anything, I think it'd be best to just use that. 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. No, use that. It's 1 too high. Am I able to just make that jump? I might be able to. Probably be safer, though, to do this. Yeah. Okay, How did I not? Okay. There's still a lot to go. Nope. Four, five. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, well. This is painful. Parkour is fun to do. To make, it can sometimes be fun. Like what I'm doing here, it feels fun to me. But it can also be painful because of how long it takes. Because you have to make sure all the jumps are possible. Which, so far, from what I've tested, all these jumps are possible so far. One, two, three, four, five. Three, no, okay. That would take me so far down. So what I've learned is that the closer the slime block jumps are, the similar height you'll get. Because, like, from being near, I am nowhere near that. Okay, my main goal now is just to make a platform up. Or not a platform up, but a, parkour series. A series of parkour jumps to the top. I'm gonna try and not look for more slime jumps to do. I mean, if I see one that looks fun and doable, I'll do it. But, for the most part, it's good. Actually, 5. I am not close enough yet. 5. Nope, wrong way. Where is it? No, it's not. Okay. So you parkour to here. And then... I'll think there. Nice. That was the wrong block. Um, okay. Hey, nice. Okay, so trying to think. Would I? That'd be funny if I could make that. Huh. Um, I realize I can't put that there because then you could just skip those 4 jumps and just hop over them. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Four. What does it look like from down here? A lot. I don't know why, but I feel like I could do this parkour easier than the other one. But maybe that's just probably because I'm enjoying building this one more than the other, and because I have speed. 3, 3, no. No. Uh, Oh, okay. I was trying to make it cooler if I did the sprint jump first. Or not cooler, but I thought it would be more efficient to do the sprint jump first. Oh, I realize that's probably not the best example to do. This is probably the most difficult jump in the whole thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I can't do that. Or can I? There we go. Okay, actually that also makes this jump slightly easier. I think. Maybe not. Nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are so close. Huh. Um... I guess now's a good time to brainstorm what the windows look like. I don't think it has enough detail. Maybe tires. Uh, this might be better. Oh wait, I used the wrong thing. I think the polished is actually a better way to go. I think it stands out more. Hey, the good thing about this is that it does not affect the parkour here. Luckily. Sure, some of the windows blocked, but at the same time, better than what it could have been. And then coming out to here, this is nice. Okay, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. What height did I get to over here to see to make the platform? Wow, I triggered that from far away. Huh. 149. Oh, I have an idea. To make the windows look slightly better, and to make it to where you can see them from a distance, let's do this. Right. I think the two corners at the bottom are fine. Okay, anywho. I am tired of not hearing Minecraft music, so I'm going to play some music. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot about the new music disc. I'm making sure you guys can hear me. Okay. Double checking. Such a good song. Who's Ayla? Up your track comment. Hi, Kagan. That was a pretty good music disc. What am I making? I am making Parkour Tower. So I've already done parkour in that one. Then I'm putting parkour all in this one. You start down here and have to go all the way through this. It is fun, painful, and slightly difficult. And then the more towers I do, the harder they get. And then, like, at certain areas, you have to do this in order to make the jump. It's very fun. You have to make sure you don't get on the slime, because otherwise, jumps are not going to be very easy to make. Oh. I don't think I've actually listened to this music disc before. I've heard it from, like, looking at updates and trailers for... update videos and trailer videos for, like, actions and stuff. But I didn't know that it was an actual music disc in the game. I will say the music makes this a lot more fun. What others are there? I don't think I've heard this one before, so might as well give it a try. By the way, do you want to watch me? Maybe. Ah. Oh. Okay. Seems good. Once I get off the stream. Maybe, I said. Let's see. 7:04. So it took 2 hours to do 2 things of parkour. For the 2 towers. Intriguing. Well... I'm waiting for the music to stop because it's good, but I want to hear it. Not. It's good. I want to hear it end because then after that I'm going to Well, we got a lot done. Lots happened. We got to listen to some really cool music discs. And yeah. So, I want to say thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later. Please like, subscribe to the channel, and comment which kind of stream you'd like to see me do next. Also, if you'd like to play with me or other members of the Bagel Army, please join my Discord server. Link is in the description. And without further ado, bye guys.